Hello, Internet. Tekken here with RPG, and we're going to talk about E3 2013 and stuff. Because we just got finished watching the Nintendo Direct, and it was underwhelming.
It kind of brought me down, made me sad. I was all excited, and then they were all like, ha ha.
And I feel personally insulted by Capcom and what they decided to do by introducing a certain character into Super Smash Bros. As a guest character when they will not let him have his own game or be in a certain game where he should be in.
They're kind of like, hey, remember that one time we canceled Mega Man Legends? Yeah. Remember that other time we didn't even feature him in Marvel vs. Capcom? Yeah. He's in Super Smash Bros. Now, though. Yay. You suck, Capcom. So, that's a thing. But anywho, we should probably start off with the stuff that happened before that one, though.
So there was Pokemon X and Y are coming out October 12th, but my audio wasn't working, so I didn't really hear anything.
It's in 3D now.
That's the other thing. The stream was terrible. It crapped out. It was being really laggy, and then it just crapped out randomly, and then I had to go to YouTube to watch the rest. So what the F, Nintendo? It's you had this pre-recorded, and you didn't even you dropped the ball still.
Yeah, there's no excuse for that. No excuses. But
and then, are we gonna see anything about Pokemon?
I don't know. Do you want to just go through the conference or all the conferences, or are you just going through this?
Sure. Because we can take a break though after the Nintendo thing.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't want to crowd too much into one thingy.
Yeah, because all that Nintendo excitement I have right now, I'm gonna, yeah, yay. So yeah, I mean, I've kind of gotten over Pokemon. It's been so many iterations of it. It's kind of just you kind of expect it to happen anyway. So it's not any of it wasn't a big surprise or anything. It is nice that they changed the style to the 3D renderings instead of the 2D sprites that they used to use. So there's that. Most people have been waiting for that for a while anyway, since they've been able to make the graphical leap over. So there's that. But I don't know. I've only sporadically bought Pokemon titles in the past 20 years that it's been out since Red or whatever. So yeah. Pokemon. It's a thing.
And then they showed Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U. It's coming out in December, and it has Catsuits in it, and Peach and Toad.
They ran out of animals.
And Luigi.
There's we did bees and raccoons and mythical tanuki thingies and junk.
And there's horizontal warp pipes. Instead of the vertical warp pipes, they're horizontal.
That makes it fresh and new.
I don't know. I'd much prefer if the 3D Marios I prefer, but when it's just another Super Mario 3D World game, because there've been 3 of them, or quite too many of them in a short amount of time, so it's another one. So it's kind of having the fatigue of the air quote new Super Mario Brothers, even though there's 3 of them and they're supposed to be new, so 3 or 4. So it's ugh, whatever. We'll see if it sells. Yeah. And in Mario Kart 8, there's a lot of stuff in the video because we could see it in a lot of detail since it was lagging. And coming in spring 2014.
It seemed like it was mostly just a port of Mario Kart 7. Just now they have the anti-gravity wheel thingies.
Yeah, it has the bikes from the Wii version and the hang gliders from the 7. And they added some weird hovercraft anti-grav thingy. And the tracks are all upside down and sideways and weird traversally.
Yep.
But besides that, it's the same old Mario Kart, where you race around a track and stuff.
So, yeah. That's the thing.
And I guess I'm looking at another news site to see like what was on there that I didn't hear.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently the Wii Fit U was delayed and will be coming out. Well, we don't know when, but it was supposed to come out this summer, and it's not coming out this summer. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was funny because I showed this game with the Mii's, and I was like, "Oh, here's some Wii game," but I meant to say, "Here's some Mii game."
Yeah.
But like when I said that,
Same difference.
And then like we were trying like to guess the name of it before they showed it, and in RPG's like Wii U Party, and then it actually ended up being called Wii Party U. So
It's like
he was
here's
pretty
a
close.
shocker.
So that's coming out. When is this? Later this year. So probably around the holidays, before the end of the year.
Yeah, it's likely. Because that's usually when they release those type of games anyway.
Yeah, it's basically just a game that has Mii's in it with a bunch of mini games that you can use on the gamepad, and just other games that are on that you use with other controllers and stuff, or Wiimotes and such. Yeah. And then they had some Art Academy game thing, but my sound wasn't working, so I'm not sure what they were talking about. But
which one, the Art Academy one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. They were talking about drawing and stuff. I stopped caring after that. I was like, that's great and all, but show me my games that I want.
Yeah, there's something that they showed on like the Miiverse with like everybody drawing stuff and interacting, and I was like, oh, we made a game of it 'cause it's so popular. So yeah. The Wind Waker HD is coming out in October for the Wii U, so you know. But it's weird 'cause like me and RP are talking like you look at this game and you can't really tell that it's graphically better 'cause it just still looks like cartoony. So it's like I can't really tell that it's so much better than the GameCube version.
Yeah, the art style doesn't really lend itself well to like, I guess like the details you expect in HD titles and whatnot. Now that's why I figured they should have just went with just a new Legend of Zelda game instead of doing the whole Wind Waker port, because it's like, yeah, it looks like crisper and everything, but I mean, for the most part, you can't really. It's not that big of a difference because the art style is kind of it just doesn't lend itself to that kind of stuff. So I don't know.
And then they showed Bayonetta 2, and RPG noticed that she has shorter hair, and then they explained it.
Magic.
But I can't remember what the reason was.
She's a witch.
And that is going to be coming out in 2014 sometime. And then, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
It sounds like a drink.
To me, I thought it was weird because, you know, you wouldn't think that there'd be a tropical freeze going down on an island area that's all nice and tropically, you know, warm and humid and stuff. But hey, whatever.
It's all global warming's fault. Or something.
Oh, I guess it'll be a downloadable game from the Wii U eShop, and it's going to be coming out later this year. And then they showed the game that everybody was like, oh, they should show this game because it's going to be totally awesome. Or the one game that everybody's like, oh, I love this game so much. Or one of the one games, because that's kind of what you get when you have Nintendo fans. But, so they showed New Super Smash Brothers, and it'll be out in 2014. And there's a bunch of logos, but I don't really care because I'm kind of over it after Brawl. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, Smash Brothers, whatever. So yeah. And then it's weird because like, they showed the logo, but it was like one was for 3DS, one was for Wii U. So I'm guessing they're going to come out at around the same time, if not the same time.
Because I think they mentioned before there's supposed to be like some kind of cross play or something, but I'm not completely sure. But it kind of sucks that they didn't have like a little subtitle thingy for it though, which makes me sad. Because it's just straight up Super Smash Brothers. So, they didn't put like any like free for all or something fighty or something in there. I don't know. I'm sad.
But then Capcom goes and adds insult to injury by being like, oh, guess who's going to be a guest character in this game? Man. He can't get his own game, and we're not going to put him in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But, you know, Mega Man, here you go. Just join up in this game as a guest character, because you don't deserve your own game. Because we don't love you enough, or the fans enough to give you that.
It's true. It was kind of like a punch in the face. Just like,
Yeah, I felt insulted, and I'll be boycotting Capcom like even longer now. It's like not just this year, but next year too. So it's like F you, Capcom. You know that I did not deserve that, and I feel insulted.
Because I mean, I think even one of the first things I mentioned when I did buy Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was the whole lack of Mega Man in it. And I was like, wait, why is this Zero guy here? He's not Mega Man at all. So I was kind of sad, and then didn't even get added in their update, and I was like, so screw you, Capcom.
And then Capcom's like, oh, you remember we were so totally teasing this Mega Man Legends 3 game, and we're like, oh, here's a trailer, and it's totally going down, and they cancel it, and it's like, and the whole Mega Man, I can't remember, it was like Forever or Online or whatever, the one with like a bunch of different Mega Man stages and skins and awesomeness, and then it's like, oh, we're canceling that one too. So it's like back-to-back cancellations and no game. Oh, he's a guest character, but you know, not his own game because F that. Oh, then it was funny because there's like a third-party montage that they had, and it was alphabetical order.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's like, as they were showing the games, they're like, this is in alphabetical order. So they're showing the games, and then like we noticed that there's like I don't think there's any. There might have been like one like third-party exclusive that was like not on PS1. I mean PS4 or Xbox One. I think it was a Wonderful 101. But yeah, besides that, or maybe they just showed that game and I completely forgot about it. They also showed that Xenoblade game. X. It's called X.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's definitely not Xenogears. I can guarantee
it's
that.
It's not X-Blade, which RPG keeps calling it. I keep correcting them.
Well, to be fair, there's a giant X in their logo, and it's like, whatever. Either way, I didn't like the game, so it's not like that would be a system seller for me anyway. So their little sequel can shove it. They should have just gave me what I wanted and gave me Xenosaga, but they didn't. So, yeah.
And they showed some features with like Wonderful 101 where you could like draw giant shapes with more characters that you had in your collected in your party, and then do more damage and stuff. So yeah,
make weapons and stuff like guns and whips and those Kirby weight things. So,
but at least I can say I did not sleep and I only stayed up. By watching trailers, or not trailers, but conferences and other stuff, because if I had woke up early for this, I would have been pissed. So, yeah. I can just go to sleep now since I'm like lacking in sleep. Thanks a lot, Nintendo. No new Star Fox, no new 3D Mario. That's not the janky 3D Mario, whatever. Or not that 3D Mario, but the 3D Mario like Galaxy or Sunshine or 64. Not the 3D one. Ugh. I guess that's their whole trend now. It's like, let's take what's on 3DS and make a Wii U version of it.
Basically.
Yeah.
Which, when you think about it, the Wii U is like a giant HD version of the 3DS, so it's not too surprising.
But you don't have the 3D effect. You just have two screens.
Well, that's what glasses are for. I don't know.
Glasses are...
I don't know.
Oh. But yeah, I was underwhelmed. And, you know, I was not super awesomized by the Microsoft conference, but, you know, after this, I was like, well, it pains me to say Nintendo, but you kind of, well, I guess it wasn't like an actual, like, full-blown conference where they could, like, completely, you know, let me down and be on stage and be like, alright, guys, here's this, and then crickets chirp, and it's like, Nintendo, so I guess it wasn't that bad, but it was still, like... It's kind of depressing. It's like a former, or it's like a shell of its former glory, and it's like kind of depressing to watch it and be like, oh well, that was underwhelming. I kind of got excited, but nothing exciting happened. So
yeah, kind of made me sad. Because there are like some glaring omissions and stuff, and I was like, well, I don't know, Nintendo. I just don't know.
And if you look at all their stuff that they have for 2014, they don't really have a lot that's for the rest of the year. It's like...
Yeah, that's true, too.
Bayonetta 2, Pikmin 3, and some other stuff. But,
yeah, because a lot of the release windows were all like 2014, so it's like I think there's like 3 games they showed that were supposed to be released this year or something, if that. So I don't know. Wouldn't make me want to run out and go buy a Wii U. That's for sure.
Actually, isn't the Wii U like $400 or $450 or something?
Well, I don't think so. It's like three. I think it's isn't it like
$350.
I think it's $350 for the deluxe one.
The deluxe one. That's the one I want to check right now.
That's the one that comes with the 32 gigabyte hard drive, I think.
Yeah, it's $350, 32 gigabyte.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
When there's that, or I can just spend $50 more and get my PS4. I will just continue to save my pennies. Destiny looks so good. It's not on Wii U. Sorry, Nintendo. All you need to do is show me some Star Fox or some 3D Mario that's not 3D Mario Land, and I might have been all, oh, I dropped something, let me bend over, but you didn't do it, so sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to sit out this one and switch sides and be like Team Sony. Let's do it. Share button. Woo! You ain't got one of those Nintendo Wii U. Huh?
Or do they? They don't.
Okay, well, that's all I might have to say about Nintendo. All right, do you have anything else to say, RPG, about this?
Not really, because I don't remember much of what was going on there. Makes me sad. It just makes me sad.
Alrighty, well, I guess we'll stop that here and come back on the other side of this with somebody else. Microsoft, Sony, EA, Ubisoft, who knows, and stuff after this.